You guys, buckle up, because the internet is literally on fire over Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Taylor Swift. Like Hollywood's golden couple? Yeah, they might not be so golden anymore. And now the rumors are flying, and it honestly feels like we're living inside of an episode of Gossip Girl, the divorce era. So grab your popcorn, because this story is messier than you think, and trust me, once we get to the part about Taylor's alleged friendship breakup diss track, you're not gonna breathe. So first, let's talk Ryan Reynolds, because this man cannot escape the drama. Apparently, there were whispers that Ryan and Robert Downey Jr. had an on-set feud during reshoots for Avengers Doomsday. And the word on the street? Apparently, Ryan cracked a joke about Robert's wife, then Robert clapped back about Blake, and it allegedly escalated to, wait for it, a near physical fight. Like what? But now, sources are saying this never happened and that Ryan and Robert literally haven't even met in person, which is wild. But nonetheless, people instantly believed it. Like, oh yeah, Ryan screaming at Iron Man? Checks out. And it's also not totally random, because fans started pulling up old tea about Ryan's messy divorce from Scarlett Johansson. Do you remember? Apparently, he cheated on Scarlett Johansson with Blake Lively, and Robert was Team Scarlett Johansson forever. So someone on Twitter said, Robert couldn't stand him after what he put Scarlett Johansson through. He can never be Iron Man. He's just a Deadpool, the clown. But honestly, given how aggressive Ryan allegedly was defending Blake in that Justin Baldoni lawsuit drama, berating Justin because he said he can't lift Blake up, people were like, would Ryan pop off at Robert too? Like, yeah, probably. Now, the feud rumors were messy enough, but what really sent fans spiraling was Ryan's Instagram. People noticed he was deleting old pictures with Blake, and then, when Mother's Day rolled around, crickets. No funny troll posts, no gushy husband captions, just nothing. And listen, these two used to be Instagram couple goals. Like, remember when they would post the most savage birthday roasts of each other? People ate that up. It was their entire brand. And now, it's just radio silence. Of course, after the chaos, Ryan did throw a random picture of Blake into his next photo dump. Like, see, look, we're fine. But people weren't buying it, because when you post your wife like an afterthought, that's PR damage control. Meanwhile, Blake tried to make her comeback at this Glossy Pop NYC event to promote her hair care line. And guys, the vibes not vibing. Apparently, only like 5 fans showed up outside. People were even speculating the fans were paid, because one girl took a selfie with Blake and was literally holding the phone backwards. Showed up outside. People were even speculating the fans were paid, because one girl took a selfie with Blake and was literally holding the phone backwards. Then, inside, Blake rambled through her speech, said she was so shy, and apologized for standing in the wrong spot on stage. The Daily Mail dragged her for being awkward, and the fans dragged her for suddenly pretending to be relatable. They were like, you weren't shy when you were taking over the movie, but now that your brand is tanking, you're shy? Girl. And then a fan who actually went there posted this on Reddit. So Blake at Glossy Pop today, think there was a plant in the audience. Someone kept screaming they loved her and randomly started praising her hair care products. They even said they drove 11 hours just to see her. I looked around and most people in the audience were cringing. Bro, if you need to hire hype people at your own launch, that's rough. And it gets worse, because another clip started circulating again where Blake was styling a fan's hair with her products, and the results? Yeah, not cute. Someone commented, "This is a bit off the subject, but did anyone see the video of her doing some girl's hair? It came out disgusting, frizzy as hell." And then the reply just ended Blake's whole career. That's the goal. Blake's hair is always a mess in the ads for her hair care stuff. She thinks it's a look. So instead of relaunching herself as a beauty mogul, Blake basically turned her big comeback into a roast session. But okay, let's get to the real tea, because Blake's biggest PR nightmare might not be herself or Ryan, it might be Taylor Swift, because fans are convinced that Taylor and Blake are no longer friends. And here's why. First, Blake was accused in the Baldoni complaint for using her A-list friends, like Taylor, to get her way, and that already looked bad. But then, reports came out that Taylor was subpoenaed, and sources said she was not happy about it. And fast forward to today, Taylor got engaged, and all of her friends posted sweet congratulations. But Blake, nothing. Swifties were like, "No way Blake missed this unless they are done." And then the kicker, Taylor's new album allegedly has a track called "Ruin the Friendship" and another one called "Cancelled." Fans are already pointing fingers. Quote, "These are about Blake. She ruined the friendship and now she's cancelled." Even Taylor's recent podcast comment about, quote, "being dragged into headlines for no reason" felt like shade. Like, ma'am, you mean Blake Baldoni lawsuit headlines? Yeah, we heard you. And it's honestly surreal, because just a couple years ago, Ryan and Blake were the couple. People begged them to never divorce. Blake's Met Gala looks were iconic, and their Instagram roasts were relationship goals for everyone. But now, fans see Blake as manipulative, Ryan as rude and self-absorbed, and their marriage as maybe falling apart in real time. Like, imagine telling someone in 2018 that by 25 people would be rooting for Taylor Swift to write a breakup song about Blake Lively.
I want a divorce.
Hey. Let's not.
Hey, yes.
But what do you think? Are Blake and Ryan actually over, or is this just the internet reaching again? And do you think Taylor will shade Blake on her next album? Drop your takes below, because this drama is only getting messier.